Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, and I want to do an unboxing of the WAHL Elite Pro. And you can expand this video's description and then click the link there to find where to order it online. But back during 2020 when all the hair salons closed down, I had to cut my hair because it was getting really out of control. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do this. So I ordered a very basic set of clippers, and you can check out that video. Check out my how to cut your own hair video. I'll flash up a YouTube card. Those worked really well. I probably neglected them. I probably didn't lubricate the blades like I should have, and that probably led to they started vibrating, making this really loud noise. They're very good clippers, but because of my great experience with those, I decided to get these. Now keep in mind, depending upon where you live geographically, the cost to go to a hair salon could be significant. So, if you look at the price of these, even though this is a more premium model hair clipper, the ones I had previously, I mean, heck, after I cut my hair once, they more than paid for themselves because of how expensive haircuts are. So, and since the virus or whatever seems to have gone away, I'm like, do I even want to go back and spend that money at a hair salon to get my hair cut? I mean, what am I trying to, what type of image am I trying to project here? I mean, do I need to be that fancy with my haircut? Or could I better allocate those funds? Maybe buy some penny stocks or maybe buy some scotch or just some Natty Light. I mean, who knows? I mean, there's better ways to spend money in my opinion. So with that being said, and the rant coming to a close, we're going to unbox these. Now I'm super excited about these because again, this is a more premium hair clipper model. Still super affordable. Again, expand this video's description and click the link there to find where to order them online. But just to read off of the box, it says, our most powerful and durable motor for a lifetime of superior performance. Our finest precision self-sharpening blades. Stays sharp the longest and cuts all hair types. Secure fit metal clip guide combs for smooth and easy hair cutting. So let's go ahead and get into this box here. Actually, before we do, it says it's got a taper level, adjust for blending and customized cutting lengths. I'm not that fancy, man. I just put a different guard on. I use a 2 on the sides and a 5 to an 8 on the top, depending upon how long I want my top. And then to make my hair look good, dude, I just take a shower, shampoo it, and then just throw some gel in it and don't even comb it. So another thing, this has an 8-foot industrial heavy duty cord, so a longer cord. That's nice. There are some cordless models, and actually I almost got a cordless model, and I'm like, you know what? How long might that battery last? But again, it really becomes a moot point because when you think about the cost of going to a hair salon once or twice, and then you're like, you can pretty much pay for these by not going to the hair salon 1 or 2 times. I mean, even if I had gone with the cordless version, and if it only lasted, say, a few haircuts, I mean, realistically, it would probably last longer than that. But let's say it didn't, it still would have been a good investment. But I went with a corded. Some things I just don't like to be battery powered. And this is one of them. And the thing is, see, I'm going to be cutting my hair in my bathroom anyway. And I got my vacuum cleaner in there. So I cut the hair, and then I've already got the vacuum in there to vacuum it up. And then I just hop in the shower and get all the hair off of me. I mean, it's that simple. So I don't need cordless. Now, if you were cutting your hair outside, going with a cordless clipper option may make more sense because you could just charge your clippers. You could go outside in the backyard, cut your hair, let that hair fall in the grass and not worry about it. So, something to consider there. This is a very nice feeling case. Let's pop it open and see what we got. I mean, this is an unboxing video. Ooh, fancy, fancy, fancy. It says WAHL 21-piece kit. And we're going to look at every one of those pieces. You got some paperwork. You got a instruction manual. You got one of these things you can put on when you're cutting your hair. Like you go to a hair salon, they put that curtain thing on you or whatever. You got one of those. You got a bag, a little sack here to put stuff in. And let's see what else we got. We got all these guards. I'm gonna put this case down for a second. We're gonna open this and let you see what all comes with this. Because that was something I was curious about, is what all I got. Okay, so they're clearly numbered at the bottom. This is a 5, it says 5. Definitely a step up. Not that there were any quality issues with my previous hair cutters, but this has metal on it. It's got a more premium feel. So I got a 5, I got a 2, I've got a 3, and then I've got a 1/2. Now this is cool because I use this thing to do my sideburns. See, I got to be fancy with my sideburns, so I got that piece for that. I was hoping that was going to be in there. And then there's a 1. Again, these have a very nice and premium feel to them. And then a 4. And then we got a 7. 7's probably actually what I'll do the top of my head with, so it has a little bit of length to it, so it doesn't look like I cut my own hair. You know, you go to some snooty function or something, they're like, you know, people looking at your hair and like, I don't care, man. I'll walk in there like a boss. I'll have my do-it-yourself haircut, Swiss timepiece, and Italian shoes. Who cares if I cut my own hair, man? It's all about the watch and the shoes. Always remember that. 1.5 inch, 8, and then a 6. Nice. So I got all these. Now here's what's super cool about it. See this little baggie right here. I can put all my little cutter doohickeys in there, my guards or whatever you call them. Again, I'm not a hairstylist. I'm just a do-it-yourself haircut guy trying to save a buck. Not just a buck, several bucks. I mean, this adds up. So put that in there, and it's got a little, boom. Got that. Now, let's see what else we got in here. So I'm just gonna lift it up piece by piece. So we got the clippers, definitely very heavy, definitely nice. This is a rounded type power cord. My previous clippers did not have the, it was more of a flat type. So this is a more premium feeling power cord. And again, did I say this is 8 foot? I read it off the box earlier that I threw over there. But yeah, I mean, this is a long cord. So if you're doing what I'm doing, you're in your bathroom, you got a little power plug close by, and you're just cutting it and letting your hair fall on the floor. This is great. It really is. And you could always get an extension cord, man. If your cord's not long enough, you can plug an extension cord in. I mean, it's not rocket science. This says oil blades before using. Super duper important. That's probably where I failed with my previous set of hair clippers. This has a nice weight to it. This definitely feels a lot more premium than my previous clippers. And again, check out that video. I flashed up a YouTube card. Those are great clippers, and you'll probably find that they cost a lot less than these. But, you know, I wanted, since I've gone full throttle with cutting my own hair, man, I want the premium experience. So that's why I got these. So it definitely feels good in your hand. It's, yeah, it feels like it's gonna be good. And we'll do a review of this, don't worry about that. I got a comb. The comb that came with this is more premium. I got a pair of scissors. Oh, these are more premium. They even come with a little case. Cut around your ears, you know, you buzz your head and then you cut around your ears. These feel good. Nice, very nice. Stainless steel. Whoa, fancy. And then we got this little piece of Velcro. Oh, you know what I bet this is? I'll have to read the owner's manual, but I bet this is to wrap around the power cord. If you know, when you're not using it, if you want to kind of keep it together. That's nice. And then it's got a thing of oil. And again, very important, an area where I failed with my previous set of clippers was to properly lubricate and maintain those clippers. And that, you know, they didn't die, but they just got, the performance just became janky. You know, it made a loud vibration, and it just, I mean, for the money I paid for those, I'm like, I think I can afford to get a premium set of clippers. You know, now that I'm all in, You know, I'm full throttle doing my own haircuts. You know, I don't want a less than premium experience. And again, you know, you're going to that snooty event, or at, you know, snooty country club. People looking at you, you want to make sure you look good. Make your hair look halfway good. You don't have to have as fancy of a haircut as they do. But yeah, this is nice. This is a very nice kit. As people across the pond might say, a very nice piece of kit. It definitely is, and I'm excited now. And again, the first thing I'm going to do before I use these is lubricate the blades. That's super important. And I'm going to keep them lubricated. I'm going to take care of these clippers. I mean, even though they're super affordable, I'm going to take care of these clippers because, you know, I could potentially, with these clippers, I could have years of acceptable haircuts. And I mean, that's, talk about ROI, return on investment. I mean, dude, I mean, to have something that is so affordable yet seems to be well made. Again, this is just out of the box. You know, I haven't used these yet. I'm going to do a review of this. Don't worry. I'll definitely be doing a review video. But, you know, to have something that just feels so premium, you know, I have a reasonable degree of confidence that, you know, that these clippers are going to last a long time. Super nice the way they go in the case. And it's got this little home haircutting manual here. So it's, you know, it's giving you advice, and, you know, I don't need that. I mean, the bottom line is that, you know, I'm not doing an art project here. You know, I know that if I use a 2 on the sides and the back, and then a 6 to 8 or so on the top, or if maybe I just want to use 2 all over and have like a buzz cut. You know, it's not rocket science. You know, just take your time and have that vacuum cleaner ready to vacuum up all that hair off the floor. But I was looking in here to see if it said anything about, oh, oil, yeah. It says the blades on your new clipper should be oiled every few haircuts. So not just before the initial use, you know, keep applying that oil. And that's where I failed with the old ones. It says, place a few drops of WAHL clipper oil on the teeth of the blades as well as at the back of the blade. Use only WAHL clipper oil included in the pack. Do not use hair oil, grease, or any oil mixed with kerosene solvent. Wow. There's some really people lacking common sense out there. So in other words, if you're going to lubricate these, use the lubricant that came with the clippers. I mean, that, wow. Then they got, that's what I needed to know from the instructions. So I got the instructions there, and then I got this little piece, how to attach the guards, how to remove the guards. I've got that figured out. If I ever need documentation, I can just go online and get a PDF. I don't need all this paper sitting around. What I've got now is perfect. I got my case. I got my premium clippers in here. And I got my own hair cutting abilities in here. You know, I remember how to cut my hair. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Again, check out the YouTube cards I popped up. I flashed one up for my previous hair clippers that I used. They were also WAHL. They were color coded. They were very nice. If you got those, if you didn't want to spend for these, I mean, these are more expensive. But again, they're still super affordable, especially when you compare it to the cost of a haircut. You know, going to a hair salon, getting a proper haircut. So, yeah, I mean, these are super nice out of the box. Again, stay tuned for the review video. If you're shopping for these clippers, the previous clippers like I used, expand this video's description, and then click the link there, and you can find where to order them online. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, think about it. Think about ROI, return on investment. If you're like me and you're always looking for ROI, then considering purchasing clippers such as these may really help you. I mean, this is not just a convenience. You know, you don't have to schedule that hair appointment. You know, you don't have to drive to and from the hair salon. You know, you can do it yourself. So convenient. So much more affordable. Tell me what you think within the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe. And when you do, ring that bell icon, and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. and subscribe. YouTube.com/IRIXGuy. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain IRIX Guy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IRIX Guy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.